Alright, it is held together with tape, and, you know, in not too, distant time away, like, I think, kinda starting earlier this year, I decided that I was going to improve some of my older runs, and I decided to nominate Megaman 02 up on the chopping block because at this point I'd covered a run in every generation of Mega Man that I've done, of course. And you know, yeah, I enjoyed playing through Mega Man 02 last time I decided to play through, and I decided that, oh hey, I should remove the blind limitation, and I'm going to rerun the entire game with use of a guide and looking at TASs for assistance. And here's the end result. Since I narrated the last one, I figured I may as well narrate this one too. So, lots of fun tricks are used in this run. Like, the occasional continuous wall jump off of a ledge. So, I followed, I believe the username would be pronounced Xaphan, or Xaphan. I followed his TAS, which used the European version, and conveniently in his submission text, he listed a boss order, so I'm following his boss order, and I'm no longer playing through missions left to right. He said that it was the most ideal boss route for leveling up weapons. So, I followed it. Although, I really only ever level up 2 weapons, and one of them was just because I had the time to. I mean, when I'm running at full speed, using the strike chain isn't exactly it's not necessarily a viable form of attacking things. Only in a couple situations I think I do that. So, good 70 seconds of the 90 seconds I have to defend Seal are spent killing things with the strike chain, which works out very nicely, actually. Gee, I sure love how much gameplay is going on right now. I think there was maybe one instance where I didn't have the strike chain as my secondary weapon. Aside from the intro. And that's because the strike chain lacks the convenient ability of penetrating through walls when you shoot it. Hopefully gameplay starts in the next 30 seconds or so. So we're starting out with Polar Cameras, I believe his name is. I'm not really that big into knowing what the boss names are at the moment, because, yeah. You'll notice that I'm killing lots of things with the jump slash, and there's good reason behind that, because that is in fact what unlocks the rise form. My last run, the rise form was the primary form used, because it upgraded Zero's, or dash speed. Not sure how I managed to do that, but I ended up going through that door thing. I think it had something to do with dash slash, because in other places I've seen where one of Zero's dash echoes is facing backwards for only a few frames. Oh. Another thing, I'm also taking my time killing things by dash slashing them, if they can be killed with one dash slash, otherwise I'm just wasting my health. That is to unlock the active form. Now, the rise form and active form are used throughout this run together. As a matter of fact, after this level, you won't see the regular Zero form again. And Rise and Active are chosen as the primary forms because active form has 4-star dash and 2-star defense and power, whereas active, or not active, Rise form has 2-star attack and defense, but only 3-star speed. So, active form, speed-wise, like running through the levels, while not... The purpose of the area is not to kill things, is chosen because it has a faster dashing speed, and quite frankly, this is a speed run. The primary focus isn't taking my time. Now, I bet you're wondering that even though Rise form is slightly slower than active form, why I still use it. Well, there's no particular benefit from switching back to the regular form, because then it's all 2-star stats. So, switching back to Earth, and I'm sure switching might not make sense to right away, but the active form has this nasty feature to where you can only, you can no longer combo the Z-Saber, but you gain the rolling slash in place of the regular dash slash, and you gain a mid-air rolling slash as well, which takes place after the regular air slash. Active form isn't used for the boss fights because you can no longer combo the Z-Saber with it. So in its place I choose Rise form because A, it still has higher speed than regular form, B, it's probably marginally faster to use, or to go into the menu and select Rise form than regular form, because you have to press, or you have to go left then up. So there's more benefit for switching to Rise form than back to regular form. Oh wow, look, I've run 3 missions in this part. I didn't think the first part would contain this much gameplay. I figured it went up until the end of the second mission. I didn't really watch this one before I narrated it. So I was looking mainly for like nice 15-minute divisions because I'm sure you guys are sick of watching hour-long runs. So for your convenience, I will be switching back to normal length runs or normal length segments for runs that are longer than about half hour. Give or take 5 or so minutes. As you can see with the active form, you get a lot of fancy airborne moves. And a whole other saber slash to use wall jump slash cancel. Because as soon as you wall jump again, the old slash is cancelled, meaning that you can attack again with a new slash. And combined with the fact that it's a turnaround slash, so it has potential to hit twice in air before you hit the wall again. think I do much better on the boss refighting this guy.